right, guys.
Welcome back to Tone Time.
Hell yeah, dude. We took a little hiatus.
Yeah, I wonder why.
We could actually say this is season 2, or maybe this is the season finale.
The season finale, because, Luis had a baby. Everything's over.
Yeah. For the record, you had gigs.
I did
and
too.
You were like, oh my God, my gigs are like my babies.
I had to.
And I love them so much.
I don't love them so much.
So
I just have to do them.
Oh, dude.
I was in Qatar that one time. That was something.
Oh, right before the bombing, right?
Actually, we were on our
By
way.
our allies?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who is the ally?
You know.
We were on our way there and we got news. They're blowing buildings up. I was like, great.
Damn,
Love
dude.
it. But everything was
So,
fine.
dude, I would love to hear your stance on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, dude.
Hey, Enrique, can you cut that out?
Can we start with that,
Put
actually?
some music on it, please. Anyway, I was out of town.
Lord.
So we took a break. Luis has a baby. It's been crazy. Are you having fun at least?
I am. Am having a blast. I am tired. Whoever's coined the phrase, I don't know if it's a phrase, but something about
It's a phrase
not
now.
sleeping or babies are hard. I don't know. What's the phrase?
It's just
Having a baby is a lot of work. That's the
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's my quote now.
That's crazy. I feel like you're the only music dad I know that's like actually happy about having a kid. I'm just kidding.
Oh, sick.
One of the
burn.
most grouchy people I've ever met in my life. Now he's like this big marshmallow. It's crazy.
Dude. I know. Yeah. I have a little girl.
You should have had
She's
kids a long time ago.
awesome.
If you would have had kids when I met you in like 2018, I feel like we'd be a lot better.
No, I wouldn't be in LA, dude. I'd be like,
That's
I'm
true.
not raising my kid here. Fuck this.
Anyway,
All right.
so music news, huh?
Music news.
Dude,
What's the news?
huge news.
Is this kind of like an insider scoop,
Maybe.
or do people know?
I think a lot of people know because there's a few threads on. There was one on like.
Oh, you know what? I
Talkbase.
saw another podcast talking about it too, or that Philip McKnight.
Phil McKnight. Yeah,
Philip Seymour McKnight.
yeah. I don't watch his stuff.
Got it, but he had a
He had
thing
and
where-
Rhett Scholl had a thing too, but I don't know.
So what's the news?
Well, I guess GNL is shutting their doors for good. I don't know. But as far as we know, we have friends there and they all say it's
Had
done.
friends there.
Well, the friends still exist. They're not there anymore. But yeah, I think it sounds like it's done. I don't know what the future is for the brand, but the factory is shut down apparently.
So from what I heard is that maybe this is the first time you'll hear this is from an insider. Deep.
Deep cover.
Yeah. I got people everywhere, man. That it is being sold to Fender as we speak,
Oh wow.
or that Fender has already bought it,
Okay.
and
Seems appropriate.
they're going to get rid of the American stuff, everything made here, and they're just going to keep the brand as the overseas
tribute line.
Yeah, the tribute, the stuff that's made overseas.
Kind
At
of
the
makes
Court
sense. I mean,
Factory.
as far as I understand, that line was their moneymaker at GNL as it was. So,
Well, apparently not.
I mean, we can get into that a lot more, but it was supposed to be. Or it was.
Horrible CEO.
Yeah. Seems badly, majorly mishandled.
That sucks, dude. Because I joked
We've
with
always
Johnny
talked about it.
that my dream was to buy GNL.
But you guys didn't buy enough shirts for the Lamborghini fund, so.
yeah. So, but that was my goal. That was my dream, is to buy GNL.
Yeah.
I've had friends work there since I started,
Okay.
and no one would ever last there.
Right.
So I mean, it was kind of like, this is kind of like
Now we know
whatever.
why.
No, I mean, this is whatever. Like at every company, but I remember always thinking like, that's crazy, And then a couple years back, took us and you introduced
Oh
us
yeah,
to one of the guys that works there, and then he gave us like a little insider
a little
like
tour.
and like he
It's you
took
and
us
Mal.
into
Yeah,
like Leo's lab. And yeah, I mean, I remember thinking there is so much potential here,
yeah.
and the people in charge are like clueless,
You just picked that up from just being
just
around.
being around.
Yeah,
And I remember thinking it was messy,
yeah,
it was sloppy, like full rooms were full of things that it just taking up
yeah.
space. It just seemed like a big playhouse,
Sure.
like a big man cave for this guy.
Yeah.
Like it never felt like, which sucks because
Right.
it's like, I don't know, you're supposedly the person in charge, and
And he's supposed to be the biggest like Leo fanboy ever.
I mean that doesn't matter. It's like,
Right.
like, but yeah, that's
Well, I spent a lot of time there
yeah, you did. Yeah,
over
cuz
the years.
you had like a deal with them, right?
Yeah, I was doing a lot of video content with them. I don't want to say for them because I had no say in what the content was. I was just called in to play this guitar through this amp.
Mhm.
And I'd be like, okay.
You
But
do your little funky.
they always said, just play some funky shit. And I was like, okay, I'm a wind up little dancing monkey now. No, it wasn't like that. My homie there was really cool. And he was really trying to do more, but he kept getting cut at the legs, kind of thing. And, but yeah, I always felt like, I was like, man, why are we doing it like this? Like, this amp is clearly not in good shape. Maybe we should use an amp that sounds good and this guitar will sound good. And they were like, no, it has to be that amp. That's the amp. I bought that amp for this room. And I was like, oh, can we fix it? No.
Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe I'll catch some heat now. But I never signed anything. There was never any contracts. And I'm not saying this just to talk shit necessarily.
I don't think it's talking shit. I
it
think
was
it's
just it was just
the
fact.
reality of it.
Yeah, I was like always looking around like, okay, yeah, whatever. I'm here, whatever you need from me.
All right, let's get something straight.
Yeah.
Being real
Mm-hmm.
is not talking shit, and that'll lead into the topic
Yeah,
that we're going to talk about today.
You're right.
Because people are like, oh man, this guy's talking shit. It's like,
Yeah.
no, dude, you're not. You were clearly just like pointing out facts.
This is
and
what
it's
I
like,
saw.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I saw that too in like one day that I was there.
Right.
And then I had a friend that literally moved down here to work for them
And
revamped
the place.
Ass.
Yeah.
Like crushed.
I was so excited about him showing up because I was like, oh, this is the guy that's gonna
Me too.
bring this place like top notch. And not to say that whoever worked there before wasn't great at the work. I think our homie had a bigger vision for the entire custom shop.
Yeah.
And
not only vision, I mean, the skills. Like, he's on another level. And I mean, the stuff that he was making, I was like, damn. I told him, I was like, one of my regrets now is not buying one of your custom GNLs.
I feel the same way. I was in line to get one of his
custom shop.
Yeah, but I had done some work for them, and that was kind of the deal. I do work for them, and basically once a year they'd build me a custom shop. And I've basically had a custom shop built by every builder since then.
Yeah.
And I was in line to get one from him, and like a couple years went by and they just stopped responding, and I was like, all right, that's kind of fucked because that was our agreement. But my whole debacle with the refrets and all that stuff, so I said, let's just fix these guitars that I have and then we can move on and we'll be done.
Bummer, man. But yeah, I mean,
Anyway.
Beating a dead horse, but it's like, I hope if it is true, I know Fender will probably, I mean, I'm sure they've been salivating.
Probably to own that.
To own the name again, Leo Fender.
Yeah.
I
feel
and
bad
all
for
his legacy and everything that comes with him. And I'm sure, you know what? To their credit, they will probably make great use of it.
Yeah.
Like big time.
Yeah.
It just bothers me that someone had all that and was sitting on all this and did nothing.
Yeah. That bummed me out too. I was always like, what are you guys doing?
Oh, Lord.
And I feel bad for anybody that lost their jobs. Obviously, that sucks. I hope everybody's back on their feet or at least has something coming up.
Yeah.
That's very rough.
Yeah.
But in more positive news, you just hit 30K followers.
Hell yeah, look at you. Doggy.
I can't even imagine.
Dude, having a baby, 30K. It's like right there, dude.
Oh, wow.
Almost the same, dude.
That's amazing. And you did it. You didn't even post 5 times a day, you said.
Dude, it's so funny because like I go back now and I read it. It's like I've been posting. So what ends up happening is I wake up like around 4. I try and soothe her. I sometimes, dude, she's just not having it. I can't put her back in the bassinet or the crib. And, you know, I was like, I just have to hold her till 6, 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Which was like the case today. So I was like, it sounds, dude, it's awesome because it's like you just get comfy, you know.
This might explain why you got into what we're going to talk about.
And then you
this whole debacle.
You just kind of just hold her and just like, and then you just, you know, it's
you're so tired, you're delirious, you start
so then,
crazy.
Yeah, and then it's like, so then I get my phone after a while. I'm like, because I try and dose off with her, you know, to see like. And then it's sometimes I'm like, I'm just up, which is like today. So then I just start, you know, fucking doom scrolling or replying to emails. But then I start like writing these posts with one hand.
Yeah. I do not know how this happened. I am so happy.
But so that was like one of those that where I wrote where I was like, you know, I kind of went back and I read it. I sounded a little narcissistic, I think. Now, maybe not. A
little.
Really?
Just kidding.
No. But I think the point that I was trying to make is because I feel like I'm indifferent about this app, you know, and like, is it a goal? I don't know. Is it an accomplishment? I guess so. But just like the way I reached it, I feel like I'm 30,000 followers, whatever we all get. But I did it 100% organically. Like I've never.
You don't even have a check mark.
I don't even have a check mark. I've never boosted a post. I've never, and not to shame anyone that does it.
Sure.
But it's like, I've been me. I've literally been me for better or for worse. I've never like.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's like, it's kind of cool that like, because I do get a lot of work from there. And I have gotten like, touring gigs out of that.
Sure.
So it's kind of wild where I feel like, because I do get a lot of people that ask me like, oh, you know, like, do you have a social media person? Or like, I'll follow like these other accounts that like will share like these like social media advisors or influencers and like tips. And a lot of it is, I think, just kind of so overthought in the sense of like, well, no shit, like your content has to be really good and relevant to your crowd, but also they're not dumb. Like they want you to post like 5-6 times a day. And like sometimes I'll see like these accounts that like have like 50, 100K or whatever. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then I look and it's like, dude, they have like 6,000 posts and constantly it's just like I'm like, yeah, I mean, the algorithm is going to reward you if you do that. Like, and I see a lot of younger people kind of coming up that are really good at that, are really good at the social media game, and they're getting a lot of followers. But then, you know, like I know for a fact they don't have a business. They're not like making a living off of it. So then it's like, so then what's the point?
Right.
You know, I think it was hard to kind of express that into words and compress that into like, and you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. It's interesting because you say you don't really care about it in a way, but your content is very catchy.
I care about what I'm trying to say or do.
Yeah.
And that part is fun to me, like making videos and, you know what I mean? But I in doing so, I can't have much expectation. Dude, sometimes I'll post a video that I'm like, a whatever video, thinking like, it's not gonna do well, which was the case with that Leo Fender one, what Leo Fender got wrong. Mind you, whatever, yes, there is some, like, you know, like, I know,
slightly rage baity.
Yes, exactly. Okay, no shit. You know what I mean? It's like,
it's funny though. I thought it was funny. I was like, that's hilarious.
But dude, that was one of the videos that I did with my daughter in my hand, and just like editing it like in one hand, and that work actually I'd done like a couple months ago. My phone is full of like just videos of like work that I've done that I'm like just too lazy to like to edit, you know, and I have like, I don't know, 20, 30 projects here that I'm like, oh my God, that would make like for such a good video. But to have the discipline again of like,
well, you do have a good eye for the aesthetic part. You do seem to be tapped into what works. Like for me, on the other hand,
you suck.
I kind of do. Social media for me is not even like, I don't care about trends, and maybe I should. I don't know. For my business, I have no idea.
Fashion trends, that's.
I just want to put out like, hey, I made this kind of thing, you know. And there's a lot of room for improvement there. But you seem naturally tapped into that, and you know, you are. Luis is the best, guys. Buy him. What do you need now? A car. Buy him Leo Fender.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, so I'm not really surprised.
But to your, what am I trying to say?
My point.
To your point, no, but you actually are really busy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's always like that, like people that are like really good at like social media, and they have like.
People have told me, it's like, you don't even post that much. How do you? And I'm like, I just try to do good work. I don't know.
Yeah, because it's like at some point it is that. You know what I mean? It's like, do you want to give some of that up to get better at this?
Right.
Because I always kind of have to see it that way, where I'm like, oh, it's such a, you know, like rewarding game in the sense of like, oh yeah, like it feels good, you know? And I'm like, oh dude, I would love to like be at 100K or a million or whatnot. But I'm also like, in order for me to reach that, I have to let something else go to focus more on that.
Right.
And I'm not willing to it.
Right.
I'm like, look, this is as good as it's going to get. This is why I don't do the TikTok game. This is why I don't do the YouTube game, because it's like, it's hard. It becomes a job.
Yeah.
And I guess that, again, you know, to reiterate, I think that my goal with that post was like, look, I am proud of myself that I've done this 100% organically.
And true to yourself.
And the biggest thing is like just of who I am.
Yeah. Even
like
if that
it or
meant
not,
the follow count coming down sometimes.
Yes. Yeah, like it or not. You know what I mean? And dude, and you've seen it. It's like, I feel like these last 2 or 3 posts, like people have really seen that, like how, dude, I have haters.
Let's get into it, dude. What did you do?
Haters.
What is this controversy? Since we're here, this is the big topic of the day, anyway.
Cool. All right.
What a natural lead-in. All
right, Enrique, how much time we got in this fucking camera, dude? Because we're about to go in.
We got forever, bro. Let it out.
He got that new SDDDDDD card.
All right, so the last few posts, it started with that Leo Fender one.
Yeah.
And like I said, I almost didn't even do it.
Yeah.
And I was like, whatever. I think it's interesting, you know, using like bolts.
That one wasn't that was more harmless. That was more harmless. That was like, oh, okay, he's got a different tip.
Yeah. So it's like, you know, like very baity title I get. And people that don't know me, like I am like Leo Fender fanboy. I love.
That's why I was like,
do you know what I mean? It's like, he's the greatest. He's anyways.
Anyone that knows you knows this. So that's why I was like, oh, I guess
I think he's the greatest guitar builder. I will say this.
Yeah, I guess I was like, I guess not everyone knows this about you. So I was like, okay, here we go.
So, you know, but people are like, Leo Fender. To say Leo Fender got something wrong, like all these, like, you know, or like
it's also okay to say your heroes maybe didn't nail it.
It's also okay to not fucking take everything on Instagram.
That's true.
So
on Instagram especially.
Oh my God. But yeah, people were like, dude, how dare you? And you ruined this. And
I love your responses of like,
you know,
oh, I'm going to get this guy.
Oh, I mean, but that's the thing. It's like, dude, if you can't, that's the difference between, I feel like, me and especially like right now, you know, where I'm like, I kind of have time to do this. Because one of my rules was always like, just post and then I never comment on any of the comments because you get into it.
Right.
You know, but like those first few weeks when Rosemary was born, I'm like, dude, I'm just sitting there. Yeah. And I'm like, you know, she's asleep and I'm like,
well, I can't move now.
Well, all right. Well, fuck this guy. You know what I mean? Yeah. So then like I start dishing it out and certain people were just like, I think surprised.
What's funny is like, if you're talking shit, be ready to get some shit back. But then they get all like hurt.
Oh, yeah. It's like, you know, the amount of people that have blocked me in the last couple of weeks.
Hilarious, dude.
So it started with that video, did really well. And then again, you know, the algorithm.
Olivia Rodrigo's guitar tech claims
it's so funny,
Leo
man.
Fender
got something wrong. And I know what they're doing.
Right.
They're creating their clickbaity.
They're trying to downplay the fact like, oh, Olivia Rodrigo's guitar tech.
No, I think they're doing it to... Dude, like,
I guess the name in the headline. Yeah.
Dude, places like guitar.com or like these like, you know, like
low-hanging fruit.
Dude, I mean, you know, whatever. They get like a news bite thing and then they'll attach something so that you go to their website and then there's like 100 links to Sweetwater.
Yeah. Tons of ads and sponsors.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's like, I get it. They're trying to get their money.
Sure.
They're trying to use, I get it. It's this whole ecosystem. Yeah, whatever, you know, but I do find it funny that like everything I was doing, they were referencing Olivia Rodrigo, everything, like every.
You have Olivia Rodrigo in your headline, you're gonna get clicks.
Exactly, that's it. So I get it. But anyways, the controversy was I did this other video.
Oh yeah, this is the
where I did a repair on a Gibson acoustic, and
what happened to that guitar? I wonder.
So it broke.
How?
It fell over.
What broke?
The headstock.
On a Gibson?
On a Gibson. And here's the thing. Because I want to try and keep this tight. Short and tight.
Sure.
I don't know if it's going to be possible, but...
You can try.
The whole point of the video was it's common knowledge between not only repair people, but I feel like players that Gibson headstocks break.
Yep.
Very easily.
It's just a matter of when.
Exactly. And... it's proven, you know, there's a couple things at play. Is the biggest one I feel like, or the biggest, I don't know, points are the angle of the neck, the truss rod route, and then how the end grain, essentially how it's like cut. Because you'll see like on cheaper guitars where they actually, it's two pieces of wood glued together, and that's actually stronger than the way Gibson is doing it. You know, and whatever. It's just like that. I led the video with that, saying that Gibson is never going to change it because they're never going to change it. And again, I'm like, I wasn't saying like, oh, like
because they know if they do, the guitar warrior guys are going to be
whatever.
Like,
that's for them to deal with. That's not my.
Yeah, that's why.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm just pointing out the obvious.
Sure,
you know, put it out there, and I wanted to show a technique of like, because this one had broken twice already. It had been repaired before. So I was like, okay, and we got to do that because we got to do spleens, like where you insert like two pieces of wood, mahogany, and I had to use epoxy. Anyways, I thought the controversy was going to be that and maybe the epoxy, using epoxy. Whatever, video, put it out. Video started doing great. And then there's this one fucking guy. Matt,
who are we starting with?
Huh?
Who are you starting with? Because I have beef with that dude from Nashville that works at some well-known.
Oh, there was some guy. I don't even remember what he said.
He was like,
"Oh, terrible looking repair,
terrible looking." And I was like, "Bro, if you saw the previous post, you'd know this is already fixing a hack job, and it broke again."
Not only that, at the end of the day, the client didn't want to pay.
There's a budget. Like,
do you know what I mean? Like this assumption
you don't know anything.
Like,
shut up.
Yeah, to me that is the craziest thing.
Yeah,
that is, you know. And so for me, I'm just like, oh, just some boomer comment.
And he kept
you know?
going though. He doubled down.
He kept saying it's just like, well, it's like this is my repair. You know what I mean? Like I have a shop. You work at a shop.
I know none of this matters. It's just funny.
Oh, I mean, it was funny because like. It, you know, but stuff like that kind of started. I think, you know, this is the terrible thing about social media is like it rewards you.
Yeah.
It rewards that type of behavior.
Right. So ultimately, it's just making your engagement better.
You know what I mean? It's
So
like, because then people start reading that
you.
comment and then they start going into it and then it increases the engagement. Yeah. So the algorithm is like showing it to more people. Yeah. Like, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
Like,
he did say, he was like, I appreciate the economy of your approach. So, and it's like, maybe that's the point.
It's like, dude, that again, it's like, are you going to, like, if someone, but that's what I'm saying, guys like him that work at these big shops, like, no offense to him, like, not that he's going to fucking listen to, or actually, I do hope that he's listening to, or if you work at a shop, it's like it's not up to you. You are told what to do, and that's it.
Yeah.
There's someone that's, like, making those decisions for you.
Right.
Like, I have a shop. I have a repair shop. Like, I discussed this with my client.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. It's like, to me, it's insane that you would make all these assumptions.
Right.
Like, you know, and dude,
if your client has a budget and you're like, no, I'm going to do it the right way.
It's like, there is no right or wrong way. That's it. It's like, this is what he wants. If your car has an issue with like an alternator or whatever, and then you go to a mechanic and then the mechanic's like, I'm just going to take it upon myself to fix all these other things.
Right.
And then I'm going to charge you 10 times the amount it's like, and you know what? There are luthiers and techs that do that.
Yeah.
I'm not like that. I'm very clear with my pricing on the website. I'm very clear with people when they come. Like, I tell them, and then I try and work within that budget.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
that's it. You know what I mean? It's like, I was super proud of the repair. I think it's fun. I think it's cool. And it's not going anywhere.
Your client was happy?
Dude, stoked. And that's what he had said. He's like, I don't care what it looks like. He even said, he's like, if anything, it looks kind of cool.
Put that in the win column.
Do you know what I mean? And it's like, because he was saying something about like how, whatever. You can go read the comment if you want. He was one of the guys that blocked me. So I don't even know if it's still there.
So then...
big
boy, here we go.
This guy, Matt something. And I was like, you know, he put so much.
Can I say it?
Yeah.
There's so much there's enough disinformation here to fill a magazine at Premier Guitar.
yeah. So it's like,
it was just playing off of the previous one about Leo. So now we're at Gibson. This is what Gibson does wrong.
Do you know what I mean? And it's like,
it's not a huge.
Because my point. So anyway, so this guy goes, and then we start kind of getting into it.
You're not proclaiming anything new that nobody knows is the thing.
Yeah. So anyways, we do, you know, like we kind of get into it, and then it's funny because all these other luthiers and repair shops started chiming in, and they kind of started going at him too, because his claim was like less than 1% like of headstock, like of guitars have like headstock issues or something.
Because he said
like
it was
that.
like less than 1% headstock breaks are reported to. It was like
something essentially. But for me, I was like, dude, in my time doing this, like 15, 16 years, like I've done like, I don't know, like 100, 150 repaired. Like I've never reported any of those, you know, but his claim, I guess here's the thing. I understand what they're saying, that like if you drop any guitar and, you know, like someone else made a post about like a Stradivarius, like the Stradivarius violins. What are they called? The really famous ones?
Yeah.
That like if you drop one of those, of course it's going to break, but yet everyone still tries to copy that design.
Okay.
It's like, that's not my point.
Right.
My point is, you know, the year's 2025.
Yeah.
He said they don't want to change the formula because that's what people want.
Right.
Which I completely disagree with. I think they use that as a cop-out to not change something because it's too expensive on the tooling, on the training, because they've changed it plenty of times. And that's what I put in the comment. It's like, dude, remember the robot tuners?
They've done a lot of things.
They've done a lot of dumb shit.
Yeah.
And they're gonna continue to do a lot of dumb shit.
Still putting PCBs inside of a guitar, like,
dude.
what?
A lot of things. And for me, my point was like, there are ways to actually fix it if you get creative, you know. And I've even thought about certain things using this, like carbon fiber, like reinforcing it. Like, I get it. You're not gonna change the angle. You're not gonna change the material.
So there are more ways that are still invisible.
Yes.
Okay.
That internally you could probably take to fix it.
Because the volute, people kind of scoff at that.
I'm not saying that. Yeah, it's like, dude, don't add the volute.
Sure,
I get it.
do it internally.
I understand that. But just do it. But, you know, his claim is like, that's their defense, that they won't do that because it happens less than 1%. And that was, to me, that's the argument.
Egregious.
Where it's like, you're full of shit. Like, because you don't have, like, all of the data. Like, how are you coming to this conclusion? It's like your internal data versus like all this data out here that has never been reported.
Right.
And it was funny to see all the repair shops.
Man, they just break being in the case sometimes. Like,
yes, big time. Dude, I've had people, like, one of the comments was like someone had just played the Grammys or was on their way to play like some award show. And then when he, you know, like checked, like, or he flew with it, when he got to the other side, took it out, it had a crack in the headstock.
Yeah. Just being in the case.
Just being in the case. And it's like, I've seen that happen. And it's like, guess what? They're not going to cover that.
Right.
You know, so that's my point, where it's like, to me, it's like insane for a company to just keep not changing anything at all. And then their excuse, their defense is like, well, because
it really doesn't happen that often.
It really doesn't happen that often. And then people don't want us to change this formula. And I'm like, I think it's fucking bullshit. I think it's nonsense. I think it's a big cop-out. And you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, even that, it's like, there were like a couple of purists that like commented, don't, you know, like something around the lines of like, don't change it, because that's like the magic formula. I'm like, I'm not saying that.
Right.
But I'm saying that they can spend a couple $1 million to figure out how to do it where you and I could never see what they've done. You know, like, get creative.
Yeah.
But I know that they're not going to do that because it costs too much. And they don't want to. That's it. They're okay with these breaking. And that's it. And that was that's kind of the stands that I'm taking.
Saying.
It's like, I brought that up. It's like, dude, PRS built a whole guitar company based on like Gibson flaws.
Right.
Like, PRS solely exists because of that.
Right.
Like the things that you didn't want to change, like the, you know, like the steep break angle, like everything. Like Paul Reed Smith literally just like was like, oh, if they did this, that. It's like, well, fuck, you just made your own guitar.
Yeah.
To an extent.
Sure.
Do you know what I mean? But again, dude, I love Gibson. I have one right there. And guess what? It has a broken headstock. It's like I like them. That you know, like the whole thing about the post was just that. It's like, they're never going to change it.
Yeah.
You know, but it was just funny to see this guy who apparently is the vice president of something, you know, come
Big
and like,
Gibson.
dude, just like start like bullying. First of all, they bullied them into like removing the collaboration.
Right.
You know, and then he was kind of kind of proud. Like, he's like, I don't know if you saw it. Like, in one of the comments was like, but they removed their collab. So yes, that was the point. But it's funny because like to this day, I'll still wake up and then somebody else tagged them. Like, the post is still going on.
Funny.
And I'm like, you know what? This guy's punishment is just
constantly
being reminded and tagged.
Yeah.
So if you see this, go out and go to the post and tag him and
let him know.
You know what I mean? And it's
how
like,
you feel about that?
Dude, I would love to actually talk to him.
Yeah.
Because to me, it's insane.
It seems crazy to me. I couldn't believe that he was defending it.
And the cherry on top is someone from the Gibson custom shop reached out to me in secret and told me, dude, your post is like the talk right now in the shop, and it's like we all have your back. And it's hilarious because it's like he was saying that like we've brought certain like potential things, and it's like they just get squashed, gets ignored, and he's like, this person, in so many words, is insufferable.
That's awesome.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like apparently he's.
I hope we don't get them in trouble.
No, I mean, I don't think so. I'm not gonna name any names, but yeah, it was kind of like I was like, oh damn. And a lot of people too, like reached out, like clients, like, like I did some stuff for a metal band recently. He's kind of a big guy, and he has a signature Epiphone guitar.
Oh, okay.
But he saw the post, and then I saw him last Saturday, and he's like, dude, that is so funny. Your post like cracked me up. And he's like, I have a meeting with them in the summer about doing like a custom shop one. And he's like, I'm going to bring it up to the president. I was like, cause he said, he's like, first of all, he's like, I think it's silly that a person of the company is like engaging so much.
Yeah. And
it's like, he's like, to me, he's like, it kind of soured it. Like as a company,
because he doubled down on it, which is crazy. Yeah,
and dude, a lot of comments were like that. It's like they were like, dude, like this is gross, like and also like, dude, you're the for me, like the last comment was like, dude, you're the like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah,
like you're criticizing some guy post, like shouldn't you be doing like vice presidential shit?
Yeah,
or whatever the fuck you do. Anyways,
look, GNL had a similar thing.
Yeah.
And look how that turned out.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean,
shouldn't she be running a company?
Yeah. yeah. But
crazy. So you good though?
Yeah, I'm good. I mean,
more business than ever.
Funny enough, today, someone's dropping off a broken headstock. I almost didn't take it out of spite. I was like, man, fuck. Yeah. And then I was like,
no, I think the bigger win is repairing yet another one.
And then tagging his ass.
Yeah.
But that's it, man. I mean, it is funny with
on
social
Instagram,
media.
Every time I see luthiers that are working on one, I want to say, yeah, the 1%.
Yeah. But it is.
I'll leave it alone.
It was cool to see so many repair people, shops, luthiers.
Dude, it's common knowledge. Like
kind of come to my defense.
Of course they would. If I even accidentally lightly kick my Gibson case as I'm walking by, I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to find?
Dude, that's all I'm saying. I'm like, you would think that like as a company, they'd be like, dude, I'd be embarrassed. I'd be like, if I was the president tomorrow, I'd be like, that's the first thing. It's like, we didn't have to tell anyone.
Right.
And just fix it. Just like how you know what I mean? It's like, just do it.
Yeah. Get maybe some constructive feedback from people that deal with this all the time.
But that's like, from what I heard too, it's like that apparently is like the cult. I heard from a lot of people, ex-Gibson employees, current Gibson employees, and apparently that's kind of the culture there.
Got you.
It's, but at the end of the day, it's, I don't know. I think it'll bite them in the ass if they have that if that's the attitude that they have, and they do. Remember the whole like play authentic and the whole like, I'm like, dude, it's just gross. It's just
that was a very weird, era too. Yeah. Wow.
So, anyways,
man, that was a long one, but we needed to get that out.
Yeah.
Congratulations, dude. You see, this is why your social media game is on. This is why you got 30K followers, dude. You're just starting shit left and right.
Oh my God.
I want to get one of my strats with some threaded inserts. Too.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of these days.
Dude, actually, I just got a company that just sent me some inserts.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Like specially for?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because they saw the post and they make them specifically for it. They're like from like Denmark or something.
What is different?
Neck tight? Oh, I don't know. I have no idea.
Find out.
But they did a little comment like, hey, we make these, whatever.
Oh, cool.
And
do you have to modify or do anything to like same. Regular inserts?
It's just same as if it was like, but yeah. There you have it.
Wow. Congratulations, Luis.
Congratulations.
This guy right here.
Yeah, man.
Well, any call to action or anything? Do we have any? Do you still have
Follow
shirts
my
for sale?
Instagram.
Follow my Instagram too.
Share this.
I'm nowhere near 30K, but like,
What are you at?
Nothing.
What are you at?
I don't know, like 3K.
That's pretty good.
It's fine. Maybe
That's
less.
really good.
I really have no idea.
Enrique, what are you at?
4.
The long pause. I love that. Well, come back next. I hate Enrique so much. No, I'm just kidding. I love him.
I miss you guys.
Next time, next episode will be our music news. We'll talk about a little bit about Enrique's favorite album right now. And yeah, so tune in. Thanks for following. If you don't follow already, follow, subscribe, all that stuff. Have any feedback, any comments about Luis's very intense opinions on what various builders do wrong? You know, is there another topic you want us to uncover, another controversy? Let us know.
There you go. All right, everyone.
All right, y'all.
I love you.
Peace.
Bye.